Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? What's up, everyone? Another day, another dollar. What's up, Raymond? What's up, Rico? What's up, guys, man? This is just a random stream. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna post it on Instagram right now, just for people that follow me on Instagram and probably don't have like the notifications on YouTube or whatever. That we're live, but this is came to mind that I was going to be because I know I haven't done any YouTube videos. I've been traveling. I was traveling last week, came back this week, came back home, and then yesterday no trade. Monday I was flying, so I didn't trade neither, and then last week it was kind of a slow week as well. So I'm gonna post it right now that we're live. Let me see right here. Create a boomerang. And then I'm gonna copy the link. But yeah, I feel like I haven't done too much for YouTube lately, so let's do a live stream and see if we can catch a setup together today. Um, so let me copy the link of this. But good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing, man? I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope that the market is treating you guys good right so far, for the year. Right. Right. All right. Yes, sir. So post it on Instagram. So yeah. Alright. Let me read the chat. I'm in this NQ liquidity graph. Damn 19k subscriber, you getting big. Still small, man. Still small. We gotta aim higher. But yeah, 19k, man. 19k. Getting close to that 20k mark. So definitely need um to grind it. Definitely need to grind it. Maybe get it like by summer. Who knows? But yeah. NQ, you say you're on NQ liquidity graph. Let me see NQ. I don't really see a liquidity graph on NQ. It's not a liquidity graph. For a liquidity graph, you need a low. You need to establish a low, something like this, and then we come below it. Don't close any candles below, and then you start coming back up. That would be like the ideal liquidity graph, but right here you don't have any lows that actually get established like that. See gold supply? No, nothing on gold. Stuff, man. Keep it up. Let's go, man. The liquidity graph from the supply. What's up, bro? How's it going? Hey, how is it going, man? All good. Still do one-on-ones? Yeah, I still do one-on-ones. You can use DM me on Instagram. I do it on the weekends. It's a sale for what? For gold? I'm good on gold sales right now. I feel like gold is bullish for today. I don't know. I'm just waiting for a break of structure to show me the hand. Alright, SPX is looking good. I was actually waiting for this SPX demand. This was a signal that I sent to the Discord. This SPX demand right here, but it just got messed up because we had news orange folders at 8:30 a.m. So it messed that up. So this was news right here, not this candle, but this one right here. So you spiked up, break of the candle. I forgot that we had news over there. So as soon as I saw like the spike up, I'm like, oh wait, do we have news? And then when I checked, yeah, I remember that we had like two orange folders, and then I just said that I wasn't getting in the position. So I'm just waiting for another setup. But yeah, thanks God, we dodged a bullet on that one. All right, gold is looking solid if we can if we can have a break of structure. Let me see. EU has a supply in the 5 minute. US 30 demand. NQ, bro, what's up? How you doing, man? I DM'd you but didn't get a reply. As I said, like I've been traveling. Like I was traveling for a week almost. Just came back on Monday. Came back home Monday, and then yesterday didn't have any setup. So I really been busy for the past like 1 2 weeks. So I have like many DMs in Instagram that I haven't answered, but I eventually will get to them. I got like, I don't know, man, many DMs, but I try to reply as much as I can, to be honest. Sometimes it's a lot, but I try, man. I try. So, but yeah, I'll get to you. I'll get to you. I plan to like between today's Wednesday, yeah, between today and Friday, I plan to answer all the DMs. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let me see NQ really quick. Yeah, NQ is just garbage right now, and then let's see US 30. Damn, US 30 spiked up really well. US 30 is looking bullish as hell. Yeah, this demand on US 30 is not looking bad. This one right here, not looking bad. That's a good demand on US 30. I don't trade US 30, but that demand is good. Let me see. I saw someone saying Euro USD had a demand. A demand? Was it? Oh, supply on the 5 minute. Um, yeah, kind of, kind of a supply. The only thing with this supply is that it doesn't have a break of structure. Like if you're thinking about this supply right here, this push to the downside didn't go below this low right here, so it didn't create a break of structure. I wish it had a break of structure, but at least you're having that momentum, pushing the price down. So if you want to take a sell right there, you know that you don't have a break of structure. So it might be coming now, but beforehand you didn't have a break of structure. But other than that, it does look bearish. Like overall, you see the market structure on Euro USD, it looks bearish. So yeah, you're going with the trend on the higher time frames, looking good. It's not looking bad. Only thing is, again, the break of structure. That part might mess it up, but hey, you can take a chance on it if you want. 8:47. All right, so that means we have the New York Stock Exchange open in about 40 minutes. We gotta watch out with that, and then gold. Let's see about gold, man. Gold. I'm not liking this shit, man. Like they're starting with the same thing. GC and XAU USD starting to look different again. Every time, man. Every time they do it. Look at these highs right here. All of the three spikes were like at the same level, but look at XAU USD. Alright, let's see what we get though. Let's see what we get. I am going to be doing I'm going to be taking a live position with you guys. So if we get a setup today, I am going to trade it with you guys. So just letting you all know. It's a live trading um session, you might say. Do you trade on prop firms? Yeah, I do. I have trading view right here on this screen, and then I have Tradeovate over here open with my prop firms accounts. Alright, we got a break of structure on SPX. So now this is a good demand on SPX that we're gonna be waiting for. Got break of structure, we have high probability demand with gaps, so we're gonna be waiting for that on SPX. We also have a 50-minute confluence on SPX, so let's put that on for people to understand. 50-minute demand, might say. Um, and then like on the 1 minute, do we have anything on the 1 minute? Not really. How's the 1 hour looking? 1 hour is looking bullish for SPX as well. Got that breakout structure. So yeah, everything is looking good for this demand. Yeah. All right. Time to wait now. Yo, what's up? This is Bum Sniper. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? How's your life going? Everything running good with you? How do you deal with trailing threshold from realized profit on Apex? You just gotta be good at cutting losses. That's like my best tip. Just learn how to cut losses early because that will literally help you out with that trailing threshold a lot. So that's what literally helped me. I feel like a lot of people struggle with that, with the trailing threshold that Apex puts, but hey, they want you to fail. They want you to lose that money that you pay for the challenge so that they can send you an 80% offer once again on an email or whatever for you to buy once again another challenge and keep buying and failing. So yeah, it's a business at the end of the day. So I don't blame them. But yeah, you gotta understand that those rules, you gotta do something about it because they want you to fail. Going good, bro. No worries. How you been? All good so far, man. All good so far. Coming back to a grind. Took a little vacation last week, and now back to a grind. We got 39 people in the stream and only 5 likes. What's going on, man? What's going on? Come on, hit the like button, man. I might start doing this more often, but I want to see support, man. Hit the like button so we can like, you know, so you guys can show some support. It's free. Doing. I noticed supply and demand are now holding this past few weeks. Already have break of the candle but loose. Yeah, they're being a little bit. It has been a little bit inconsistent for the past couple of weeks, but um, it will get there. It will get there. What's an easy way to determine the trend? I struggle with this. Maybe like go up a time frame. If you go up like a time frame, maybe it can help you out. Like if you trade a 15 minute, maybe watch the 1 hour. If you trade the 5 minute, maybe watch the 15 minute. But yeah, let's start liking this, man, the stream, so we can push it out to more people, and maybe we do this maybe like once or twice a week, and help you guys out understand the market and live trade together. So yeah, look good live, good to hear, bro. Yes sir, yes sir. I'm sure. How is March for you so far? March has been slow so far for me. Hasn't, well, so far no, it's about to end, but it hasn't been the best month so far with supply and demand. Um, a lot of days with no trades and things haven't been holding too good. Like supply and demand hasn't been hitting that well. How like I remember last summer, man, supply and demand was a beast. It was hitting like any trade that you will take, it was hitting. But um, I felt like things were going to be better with Trump, but I feel like the market has just been worse with Trump, to be honest. Like Trump wants to speak every single day. He has a speech, says something about the market or whatever, and dumps the market or pumps the market or whatever. Like it's a lot of uncertainty right now. So yeah, Trump. I felt like it was going to be better, but you had my hopes up for nothing. For real though. Ah, hit the like button, guys. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's how you gotta do it, man. Buy on 3-1 minute time frame once it reaches your zone. Buy on 3. So you place buy positions on the 3 minute or 1 minute time frame? What's good, bro? Everybody thought it would be better with Trump. Yeah, everybody definitely thought it was going to be better with Trump, but it hasn't been. It hasn't been that good, to be honest. We expected better. We expected better. Yeah, so blind demand been slow for me all year. What do you think about crypto market? I feel like I don't know, man. Like as I said, Trump has been very inconsistent. He has a speech for every single day, so like one day he might say something good about crypto, then another day he might say something bad and crash the market. Like we don't even know. We don't even know. This guy is like crazy, man. This guy's like crazy. But hey, again, it's my yeah, it's my first time. I wasn't on the last time. Yeah, it's my first time seeing a change in president. You know what I'm saying? Like so, having a new president in the office, I don't know how the market reacts. Based on my experience this time, this is my first time, right? I started trading on 2021, um, or 2022, actually, sorry, on summer, but then on 2021 summer is when I got into the markets and stuff like that. I just didn't start trading until like 2022 summer. Um, but I didn't see that change between Trump and Biden, so I didn't know how the market will react or how the market moves whenever we get a new president in the office and stuff like that. But definitely from this year, I can say that he hasn't been good. I don't know if it takes a couple months for like the market to like be like, hey, we got a new president. We gotta slow a little bit before we start moving and have those big setups that start hitting and stuff like that. I don't know if the market is going to be cooking on summer. It's just taking a couple of months to get used to that change of president. I don't know. I don't know. But so far it has been trash. So far it has been trash. I don't have nothing to compare it to because I wasn't in previous changes. But it's crazy. Like like so far it hasn't been. I can say that it hasn't been good. So hopefully it gets better. Let me see. You should add natural gas to your watch list. I see people cooking with that lately, but I gotta see. I'm not a fan of those charts that look like what is natural gas? This one? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Let me see. Let me see. Like yesterday. Is this really good? Does anyone trade natural gas? I've been thinking about adding oil because I removed Nasdaq. Nasdaq has been trash all year, so I removed it, and I just been trading SPX and gold. That's probably why I'm also seeing like a slow month on March and seeing a lot of days with no trades, just because I'm trading two instruments. But I definitely have to add one more. So let me see. Have you ever traded with Fibs? Not traded with Fibs. Not like that. I have used Fibs before for trading, but not lately. Not in like probably a year or more. Yes, we target 101 on 5 minutes for a better RR. Oh, so like entries on the 1 minute, 3 minute, and then target the 5 minute for better RR. I might be good. I might be good. I've been watching you since 2021. Holy shit, long time, man. How much do you risk money to pass on reach buffer station? I use risk 0.75 to 1% of the account and try to like cut the losses early if the trade is not looking good and try to maximize your wins. NG good, yes, I traded. Oh, it's good. Natural gas is really good. Looking to silver, bro. Silver. Nas has been cooking me with extra oil recently. Hey, I feel like we all have been on that position. Like I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I posted a story the other day, like 2 weeks ago, saying like, yeah, Nas is definitely gone. It's definitely off the watch list because man, Nasdaq was tripping, man. He hasn't been good. Nasdaq has been trash for the full 2025. Nasdaq has been super trash. So, and I don't care. Like if you trade Nasdaq, you've been cooking with Nasdaq. You don't trade supply and demand. I guarantee you, you don't trade supply and demand on the 5 minute chart. Like the way that we trade it, I guarantee you, man. Every time that I take a Nasdaq setup, I get cooked. So that's why I removed it. Like it's definitely not the year for Nasdaq. I feel like 2024 we cooked on futures with Nasdaq and gold. I really think that Nasdaq wasn't really good 2024. It was alright. Gold was the best. Gold was like MVP of the year, man. Gold buff, definitely the best one of the year, hands down. And we cooked on 2024, and now 2025 is coming in slow. Like it's like, okay, last year we cooked, now this year we're taking it slow. We're gonna get that money back that we gave away last year. So I don't know. Nasdaq has been on that mode lately, and that's why I had to take it off. On that goal setup, is there a gap, or are you waiting for it to break up more? Which goal setup? There was definitely a gap on gold, but it didn't have a break of structure, so I'm waiting for a break of structure on gold. What's your schedule to trade, and what time is where you at the moment? I trade from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what's the second question? And what time is where you at right now? Right now it's 9:01 a.m. So 9 a.m. I know you don't mess with Forex pairs, but Euro USD and JPY pairs have been doing all right. So Euro USD has been cooking lately. Let me actually see 2 days. I'm gonna see 3 days. The past 3 days. If I don't see a good setup in the past 3 days, I'ma ditch you, man. So right here in Euro USD, we have nothing so far. Nothing on Tuesday. Let's see Monday. Monday, nothing really good. Yeah, nothing really good on Monday. And then Friday, you had a demand over here, and then it faked out. So last 3 days, man, not good. Hey, we gotta back test it, but if it's doing good, it's doing good. I bet it's doing better than Nasdaq. NQ have been great, and I trade supply and demand the 5 minute. Oh, it has been great for you. Oh man, nice stuff, man. Because like, everyone that I know, like, have been saying that trade supply and demand. They have been saying that 2025 NQ has been trash, and I agree with it, man. That I had to remove it, and I traded. I've been trading Nasdaq for 2 years, and I had to remove it from the watch list. So that's how you know, like, it's been trash, really trash. But if it's been good for you, man, then good shit, bro. Good shit, good shit. Gold sucks unless on trendy days and Q better. I like gold. I actually disagree with that. I feel like gold has been more consistent for the past like full year. It has been way better than Nasdaq in the past full year. So 2023 Nasdaq cooked. Like Nasdaq hands down like one of the best ones. 2023. 2024 gold. No one can tell me that gold wasn't the best pair of 2024. No one. No one. No one. Actually no one. So 2024 hands down. 2025 they both have been sucking, but Nasdaq has been sucking more than gold. So yeah, for the past year, gold has been better. For the past maybe like 3 years, Nasdaq has been better. You short? What you mean you short? Doyle still trading? I don't know. I don't know if Doyle's still trading. I guess he's still trading. Why not? Do you trade after NYSE or before that? Yeah, I trade before and after. But I just don't trade when the open is about to happen. 9:30, 9:35. I don't trade in that time frame. After 9:35, then I start looking for setups again. Liquidity graphs on NQ be more effective than supply and demand. To be honest, yeah, I get that. I get that. Maybe liquidity graphs have been a lot better. Yeah, I haven't really traded liquidity graph lately, so maybe that's cooking. Yeah, 2024 gold was doing its thing. I might have to start backtesting liquidity graph a little bit more maybe this weekend, and then maybe implement it like next week, man, because I feel like supply and demand has been a little bit dry lately. So either I need to add a new pair. So that's what I need to do. I need to add a new pair, and I need to add another like strategy. Maybe like I go back to that liquidity graph that I've been using, but I stopped using it because supply and demand was cooking. But yeah, it's been dry, so we probably need to take out that liquidity graph or support and resistance. Yeah, 2024 goal was doing its thing for sure, man. How do you get out break even? Just being patient and cutting losses definitely helped out a lot. Cutting losses, cutting losses, cutting losses, and then having a good psychology, like not over leveraging and you know being patient in the market, waiting for the right setup, one trade a day, so I can be picky and yeah. Yeah, definitely have to implement low liquidity graph because it works great with supply and demand. Yeah, yeah, I get that. Alright, man, nothing going on right now, so this is why we didn't like gold. So I bet like people was looking at this demand over here, but like gold, that demand didn't have a break of structure. Look at this high right here, where it's located, and look at this high. It didn't cross a white line. That white line right here, horizontal line, is if it crosses that, it means we have a break of structure, and it didn't cross it. So we didn't have a break of structure right there. So how we didn't have a break of structure, I don't take a look at the demand. It doesn't matter for me. Doesn't matter. We need a break of structure first, and then I'll look at that demand. Let me see. Sheesh, S&P not trying to tap the zone. No, SPX on the tap. Is it worth the trading Wednesdays? For me, Wednesday has been good. I haven't had any bad experiences on Wednesdays, so I still trade on Wednesdays. Wednesdays. Triple top on gold. Yeah, we might be coming down on gold. I'm not sure. I'm still wait. Like it's either we break above this high on gold and that's a break of structure, or we break below this low and then we see like at this time if we break below this low, we'll be below the EMAs and then maybe we take a supply if it is foreign. But I'm leaving gold alone for right now. Only thing I can say is that this definitely looks like a double top and we might be coming back down here. Right, like here. Here's what I think gold is gonna head up next. But let's see. Because that double top is definitely usually when you have a double top, you go to the starting point, right? Same thing when you have a double bottom, you go to the starting point of the double bottom. So yeah, I definitely feel like gold will go down here next. SPX doesn't want to tap, man. SPX definitely doesn't want to tap. It's 907. We got New York Stock Exchange open in about 23 minutes. So, I mean, if we don't tap in the next 7-8 minutes, then I might pass on SPX for now and wait until the open. Wait after the open. Check out silver. Silver. Oh shit. Not a bad. That's not a bad demand. Check out silver. Market structure is good. You trade mini or micro. Liquidity sweep. Oh, NQ always good. Liquidity sweep plus F. What? I don't get that. There is a demand on silver. There's a demand on demand. You use cooking, you think you could be profitable one to one? Yes, you could be profitable one to one if you can like know how to cut losses early and if you have a high win rate, like let's say you have a 70% win rate, that means you're winning 7 out of 10 trades. You're making $100 per trade. You're making $700, you're losing $300. Your profit is $400. You're profitable. That's it. So yes, you can be profitable with ones to ones. Have you experienced loose tricks using your strategy, supply and demand? Yes. I wait for 9:30 for indices. Silver, 5 minute and 50 minute demand. Oh, okay. The 50 minute demand is definitely low probability, so not a good 50 minute demand. I do like the market structure on the 50-minute on silver. I do like it. I do like it. We're looking bullish. All the EMAs are lining up. Break of structure, clear right here with closures above. How is the 1 hour looking? Okay, 1 hour is looking great as well. We are sitting in a 4 hour supply, but I think this doesn't matter because we're sitting above the EMAs and silver is overall looking bullish. Now the demand on silver. Let me see. What is the silver futures? What is the contract? What is the contracts for futures? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Silver, silver, silver. SIG 5. Okay, I think it's this one. Are you still funded with Top Step? No, I moved to Apex. I just wanted to use one platform. I got two payouts, trading with Brian, going 1-to-1. Yes, sir. If the candle closes in the zone, do you still consider taking the zone? Sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depending on, like, let's say the zone is right here, and a candle close like this, right? Closing the zone, but the next candle comes all the way back up and breaks that high, then I might consider taking it because it's pushing with a lot of momentum. Like we had a big candle inside the zone, but then we had a big candle pushing away from the zone, showing buying pressure. But if we get like candles like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like shit like that, then I pass on it. Silver is SI, yeah, SI. It's right here. SI. Yeah, there's definitely a demand on futures right here. Let me see if we have a 15-minute demand. No, not a 15-minute demand, but a 5-minute demand on silver. Is silver really cooking for you all, man? Man, let me see. Silver, silver, silver. I don't know. This looks alright. A supply right there got invalidated. I don't know. SI, yeah, yeah. What's the name of your session indicator? It's called sessions. Sessions. I don't know. But yeah, these are the settings for the sessions indicators. I got London and New York only, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. for London, and then 7:30, which is like kind of when I wake up, to like 11 a.m. Which I stopped trading like at 10:30, but I leave it until 11 a.m. And then for those people that also asks a lot about the EMAs on the videos and stuff. By the way, guys, 56 people watching and 28 likes. Come on, man, what's going on? Come on, hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's all we need, man. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for anything else. Just a like. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. But yeah, the 3 EMA, 13 EMA, 50 EMA as well. So sorry, 13 EMA, 50 SMA, and then 200 EMA. These are the 3 EMAs that I use, or 2 EMAs and 1 SMA. So yeah. Alright, so ES decided not to tap, so we're gonna be waiting a little bit more. Gonna be waiting until, yeah, gonna be waiting until 9:30, after 9:30 for this at least. And then gold doesn't want to follow the plan, but it will. Come on, don't let us down. You want to go down. He wants to go down. You just want to be hard a little bit. This is where gold wants to go next, like in the next few minutes. few hours, like 1 hour, 2 hours. All right, let's see SPX. It's kind of struggling right here to break that high. Watch SPX tap exactly at 9:30, man. They always do the same shit, man. They wait until the open to tap the demand or the supply, and then we don't take it because we don't trade the open. So really crazy, man. They always do the same thing. Do you really have a 70 or no, I don't have a 70% win rate. But I feel like 2024 I have more than 70% win rate. But on 2025 I've been cutting losses early, and I've been trying to leave more runners for that same reason because the market hasn't been hitting that much. So yeah, 2025 definitely I haven't had a 70% win rate. I'm probably looking more on like a little bit above 50 to be honest. It's been like a back and forth this year so far. A little bit above 50, maybe close to like 60 is what I'm probably looking at right now. Because January was full profitable every single week for me. February, the beginning was good, the end wasn't really that good, and then March has been slow for me. It has been like a break even. So to be honest, right now I'm probably looking like at a 60, maybe 58, anywhere in that range, like 63. Who knows? I haven't, I don't really follow it that much, but I know that January was profitable every month because I have the signals group, so I can see like definitely like which months have been good and which weeks were good. So January I know was good. February I know wasn't the best. It was like first half good, second half bad, and then March dry, super dry, and a lot of no trading days. How many losses you got on your losing streak? I don't really remember. I don't really remember, but probably more than three. Yo, Brian, what's good? What's good, man? Silver is about to tap the 5 minute demand. Oh yeah, it's about to tap. Now, does silver get affected by 9:30? Does it? Probably not, right? Or yes? Who knows? Oh yeah, it does get affected a little bit by the open. Hell yeah, silver does get affected by the open. That's a nice rejection on the demand on silver. This is something. This moves by what? By like 12, 13, 36, 5. It moves like so. Every tick on silver is $25. This is going to be like 12 ticks. I don't know. You guys trust silver like that? Let me read the chat. You guys trust silver like that? Silver tab, silver got a tab. I'm pretty sure those trades break us and supply and support resistance, maybe even fib. Do you not trade that? No. And Doyle doesn't trade fibs anymore. He does trade like those breakouts, but I don't do none of that. And then support and resistance. I haven't been doing it too much lately. S&P tap, and it's about to be the open. This sucks, man. This sucks. Now you trade futures, but you won't mind taking a look at your USD, UDUSD, UDUSD. Might be forming a supply right there. and it does have breakout structure. So yeah, let me see your USD. Did it end up winning the setup that we was looking at with no breakout structure? Yeah, it ended up winning. Oh, first you will have lost. So you see, this is the problem with like taking setups with no breakout structure. You see how you will have entered right there at the break of the candle, you will have gotten stopped out, and then it went to your favor, and it will have sucked because definitely like 1 to 2. Maybe you could have like gotten back in right here, and you will have made your money back plus a little bit more. So yeah, SPX in the zone. Yeah, SPX is definitely in the zone, but we got 10 minutes until the open, so I'm not taking this. Too close to the open. It's too close to the open. It's too close to the open. Man, silver is really looking good, man. Swear to God. Only thing is they close candles inside, which is not optimal. Yeah, they close a huge candle inside. I'm waiting until after the open. And what did I tell you about gold, guys? What did I tell you about gold? Was it going down or not going down? I told you like gold wanted to come down here because they always, every time they do a double top formation, they want to come back to the beginning point of the double top. So yeah, of the, like the first leg that made it the first top. That first leg had a beginning, which was right here. Let me remove all this so you guys can see it better what I'm talking about. Hold on. So exactly as we said it, man. But of course, this is not a strategy that we trade or anything like that, so we don't take any setup. But right here at the beginning point, exactly like we said it. Every time that you get a double top, it has a first leg that created the first top. Then you had the neckline. This can be called the neckline or like the middle point of the double top, whatever. You have the second top, and if they start coming back down, break the neckline, like right here, like what they did. They usually won't want to go to the starting point of the first leg, and that's exactly what he did right here. So perfect. If you took sells just because you wanted to place a trade based on my analysis or whatever, then you made money. But of course, I didn't place anything. It's not a strategy that I use or anything like that. It's just things that I have seen over and over in the market happening that I know that it usually is going to go that way. That's why I said it. But it's not like because this is a strategy or anything happened like this. No, no, no. It's just patterns that I have seen in the market. I've been in the markets for like more than 2 years and a half, so I have seen things over and over happening so much that I already kind of feel or know what might happen. Not all the time, but I get a sense of what might happen, especially in these cases like double tops and stuff like that. Silver is good. I stand by you. Oh, you stand by it. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I'm looking at that. SPX in the zone. My phone went off after asking my question. I'm not even sure if you have answered my question. What is the name of the indicator you're using for the session? It's just called sessions. So it's called sessions. I don't really know who the owner is or whatever, but let's see. Maybe this guy. No, definitely not this one. Definitely not that one. This guy maybe. Yeah, this guy. This guy. So it's sessions. So when you type sessions, it's this one by Eurox, or whatever. That one. That's the one that I'm using. SPX in zone. Yeah, do we need a close outside the zone to be valid? What you mean a close outside the box? Can you elaborate in that? Question: too close to open of what? Of the New York Stock Exchange. So it opens at 9:30 and it's 9:24. So for example, I'm about to tell you in the next 5 minutes. Whenever we get that type of volume, you're going to see what I mean but the market just gets it gets crazy, starts spiking up and down and doing whatever. So it's very unpredictable. So it's better to not trade it. It's like if you're trading while news are coming out. It's kind of like similar to that. How do you cut losses and letting your runner run, and does it really work? It does really work. I have a couple videos on how to cut losses on the channel. I also have a course that I know people was asking for, man, but I started the course and I haven't finished it. I've been doing it since like November. It's been like 5 months already, and I'm only on like section 2 or whatever. It's just I don't really put too much time on making a course, to be honest. But maybe soon I can make one. But I have a lot of videos on my channel that you can watch. We had a full series where on some of those episodes I was explaining how I cut the losses early. I also have a video explaining how to cut losses early and stuff like that. So I've had a couple stuff on the channel that you can watch, for sure. 5 minute demand US 30 also on 15. Yeah, but we're still close to the open either way. So yeah, 5 minute demand we had a markdown, but 925 about to be 926. Definitely not trading any indices right now until 935. So like 10 minutes from now. So need to wait 10 minutes now before taking any setups into consideration. I trade fibs and inverse FVGs. Nice, man. If that works for you, man, keep it up, man. I don't really trade fibs anymore, and I don't trade inverse FVGs. Gold reacting on 1 minute. Yeah, gold was is also looking like it is on a demand right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that is a high probability demand on gold as well. Yeah, it's a high probability demand on futures and also on the Forex side of gold, but no breakout structure or anything, so I'm good on it. Not taking that. Silver reacting beautifully on 1 minute as well. Silver, SI. Yeah, silver is not looking bad. But again, waiting after 9:30. You took silver with Doyle's 1 minute strategy. Good luck on that, man. If you're on silver, guys, good luck on that, man. Hopefully that hit for you guys. So this will be like your 5 minute entry, and then TP will go like right here. Yeah, and this is the demand. That's what you're looking at if you are trading silver. It's not looking bad, man. It's not looking bad. 15 minute, low probability, but like nice break of structures. EMAs are lining up, and then 5 minute high probability demand. EMAs are also looking good on the 5 minute. It's a good setup. I don't trade silver, and we're close to the open as well. SPX became invalid, so very interesting, right? Because it became invalid right before the open. So now let's see what the open is about to give us. Let's take a peek at NQ, man. I know I hate NQ, but like everything else, yeah. NQ, I feel like it's going for these lows. Maybe even drop below it. We've been going on for a long time on NQ, and we have a gap over here that we might want to go fill soon. A CME gap. Gotta be careful with that. Let's wait, man. Let's wait. Let's see what we get in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, gold reacted well from that demand. So I bet like silver is doing the same thing. Yeah, silver is reacting good as well. SPX has become invalid for the demand. Yeah, it's invalid now. What's the logic behind the runner's roll? Like how much you leave to run? I never really got into that. So when it hits 1 to 1, you can either close like 50% of the position or you can close 75% of the position. and you can leave the rest, like 50, the other 50%, or the remaining 25% in the case that you close 75% at 1 to 1. Used to try and aim for like 1 to 1 and 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2. Used to try and maximize and get more. So what you do is at 1 to 1, you secure some money already, so that you don't have the full exposure on that trade anymore. Once it hits 1 to 1, let's say you close 75% of the position, and then you move your stop loss to break even, right? And then you leave it the other 25% of the position open. And then what you're going to do is maybe aim for like a 1 to 2 and see like, okay, I'm gonna put my stop loss at break even, so the remaining 25% of the position is risk free. I already secured some money, and I'm trying to maximize and make a little bit extra, just in case that the next trade that I take tomorrow ends up being L. These 1 to 2 risk to reward, this runner covers my L, and I'm still in profit for the week. Because if I only take a 1 to 1 right now, let's say I make $100, then tomorrow I lose a trade risking $100 as well, then I'm going to be break even for the week. But if you had a runner, instead of making $100, yes, maybe you've secured 75 dollars right here, and then you ended up leaving $25 for a 1 to 2, and it became $50. All right, so now instead of making $100, you made 125. All right, so next trade you risk $100, you lose $100, you're still up $25 for the week. All right, after taking a loss, because you left a runner that covered your next loss. Now, when it's small numbers like this, it might look like a little bit, but when we're talking about thousands, just think about it. So yeah, it really works. That's the whole process behind leaving runners. See what the open is about to do. It looks like a liquidity grab on SPX. Um, Gold trying to push up. Yeah, good luck if you guys are on silver, man. I love your discipline. Yeah, man, we gotta stay locked in. Gotta stay locked in. Gotta stay disciplined. US steady liquidity graph. We gotta wait. We gotta wait 4 more minutes. A lot of people get excited of a good reaction, forgetting to keep in mind the other confluences. Yeah, yeah. You gotta think of these markets, and you gotta like when you come into the market, you gotta put your emotions to the side. Like, it's looking good. It's looking great. Great reaction, man. I'ma go all in. Like, no, bro. You don't full risk. Hell no, bro. Just because he got a nice reaction or whatever. No, you gotta like think about it. Even the most beautiful setup, it can still lose. There is always a chance. There is always a chance that the most beautiful setup can still lose. So it's like saying I'll buy the most expensive car in the dealership and it will not give me mechanical issues. It doesn't work like that. Any car, even the most beautiful or the most expensive one or whatever, can still give you mechanical issues. You might still have to go to the mechanic. So in the trash one that you buy, the Toyota from 2002 might run for 2 years with no problems, and then you buy a brand new Porsche GT3 RS, and in 6 months you gotta go to the mechanic and it doesn't work. Like it doesn't mean that you're going to go full in. Just an example. It's not like it's not the same thing. I get it, but that's the same thing on like perspective when you look at a trade. Not because you like the trade too much means that the trade is going to have 100% of win rate. The setup, right? Even the most beautiful setup, the one that you have every confluences, they will still lose. So make sure that you guys get that in your head. Don't get emotional on trading and then just think about it. Just think about everything before getting into a trade. I like how you're so calm and patient. Appreciate it, man. Example, you have confluence like having an M5, M15 supply and demand, for example, USD example. To pass the top steps challenge or whatever, you can risk like 1% or even 0.75% if you don't feel too confident risking 1%. I risk 1% on my trades whenever I'm trying to pass a challenge. Silver, did it hit for you all? The silver hit for you all? Hell yeah. Silver TP hit. Good shit, you all. Good shit, whoever took silver, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Apex accounts you have? I have 5 Apex accounts. Bro, how much how much oh, I already answered that. It's just 3 times. Toyota gonna last 20 years for sure, man. Oh, okay, can you stop the spam, man? I already read it. Chill out on that, chill out. Alright, let's see, man. Let's see what NQ did. Watch US 30. We're gonna go to US 30, and the demand that was looking beautiful was going to be invalid. Let's see. What did I tell you guys? Look at that. The demand that was looking beautiful became invalid, and then it's spiking up. Now US 30 does have a nice demand form right here with a breakout structure. Out of all the indices, I can comfortably say that US 30 is looking best right now. Best. We have a breakout structure, main breakout structure right there, breaking those highs, which we didn't have it previously right here. We have a high probability demand. We have all the EMAs lined up. This is a high probability demand, breakout structure, closer above the previous high. Yeah, US 30 is looking great, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. US 30 is looking great, y'all. Let's see. I'm gonna put an alarm over here. I haven't traded US 30 in so long, but if it comes back, I will give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. And gold is dropping right now. I bet silver is doing the same. You sick? A little bit, because I was so I went to Colorado last week. I spent like a week in there. Came back um this Monday, and like coming from hot to cold and then cold to hot, it's getting me sick a little bit. So Florida to the snow, and then from the snow back to the beaches. So it's definitely a little bit bad, and it's making me a little bit, my throat feels a little bit sick. But I'm alright. It's nothing serious, to be honest. But I appreciate you guys, or you being concerned. Um, the apex consistency rule is a pain, though. Yeah, it is. Liquidity graph. How you manage the consistency rule? What you mean the consistency rule? Like which one? US 30 is beautiful. Yeah, US 30 is looking beautiful right now. For example, on AUD USD, we have 5 minute supply and we broke structure. When price goes to supply or demand, you want price to go fast or slowly. So on AUD USD, for example, if we have a supply, I wouldn't mind the price to like go fast as long as it rejects. What you want to see is rejection at the area or like selling pressure. Even if we go and close this candle inside, but the next candle does something like this, that's still good. That's still a nice rejection. Or if this candle gets to a supply right now and then rejects and leaves a wick right there, like showing rejection, that's also something good. And whenever you get a demand or a supply created, let's say that's a demand that was created right here, you want to see it come back like in the same session, maybe like 1 hour and a half at most to come back. But if it takes like 3 hours to come back to the demand, or 4 hours, that's becoming a little bit old. So I wouldn't really take it. So okay, SPX, man, that's a nice volume. Let's see NQ. Okay, NQ had not a liquidity graph, but it's pushing up. And let's see the beautiful US 30, man. Alright, 80 people in the stream, man, and only 41 likes. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Come on, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. If you guys want to see these live streams, and if this has been helpful, like, to understand the market, the strategy, and whatever, make sure that you guys leave a like, man. That will support me a lot. That supports the channel a lot. Believe it or not, it does support the channel. People might think that a like doesn't matter, like, it's just whenever you feel like you like the video, and you just keep on it, and you never hit a like or whatever, but it actually does help for like content creators. Whenever you guys leave a like, it does help. It does help a lot because it helps. It's showing like the YouTube algorithm that people is liking the content of the channel, so it pushes up the content for like more new people and stuff like that. So that's good. That's good. That's a way of you guys supporting me. You know what I'm saying? My way of supporting you guys is doing free live streams and helping you guys understand the market and answer all these questions, reading everything in the chat, man. And trying to answer every single question in the chat. And the way that you guys help me out is by leaving a like and sharing the stream. All right, so that's it's like one hand with the other. All right, my shot is much faster. Yeah, yeah, my shot is it's alright for now. I can handle it. How many trades have you took this week? This week, zero trades. Zero trades so far. Monday I was flying, so I couldn't trade on Monday, and then yesterday no setup. Take profit trader looking like the best thing out right now as far as prop firms. I haven't looked at them, but um if there are reasons to be for them to be the best, then by all means, man. SPX has a demand, but the zone is huge. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up. I'm seeing too many messages. Look at GU. Will you start an OnlyFans account with only post trading? What the hell is that, bro? Bro, people weird as fuck, though. Yo, why did I read that, though? Why? Oh my God, I didn't even realize what I was reading until I finished. GU has a supply over here at the top, but still a little bit more to go, and it does have like major breakout structure. So GU is looking solid for that supply. What is that, bro? Like, who would think about that? Traded back test. Oh my, bro. Gotcha. As long as price doesn't close above my supply zone, higher demand zone, low my trades, still be valid. No, as long as the price doesn't wick. So, like for example, if this is a supply and the price comes over here and wicks the top of the box, even if they close right here, that's still invalid. For example, easy example right here. US 30, it had a demand right here, right? This was a demand on US 30. Look how the price came all the way back down. It wicked the bottom of the zone, the bottom of the demand zone. Ended up closing over here, ended up closing bullish and then going away, and pushing to the upside, but the demand was invalid. So by the time that this wicked the bottom of the box, it was invalid. It doesn't matter if it closed outside or inside. Doesn't matter. Just by the price action reaching this point, it becomes invalid without giving a break of the structure. So if it gives break of the structure, I mean break of the candle, sorry. Let's say this candle came over here, next candle, broke candle, you get in right there. Alright? But if the price just comes all the way back down and touches the bottom of the box without giving the break of the candle, then the setup was just invalid. So we remove it and move on. Hold on, where did I leave? I feel like it's just I got a guy over here, man. Bro, harsh, harsh. You gotta stop spamming, man. Second time already, brother. Second time. I'm not a dad and I'm not a parent or anything to be like, on top of anyone or be telling anyone what to do, but like man, you putting 100 messages for the same question, brother. You just put it once, I'm going in order. You don't have to spam it. The stream is amazing, gotta do it more often for real. I appreciate it, man. Like bro, thank you, thank you. Is it me or supply and demand being difficult for the months of March? It definitely been dry. I learned from you and Doyle. That's an honor, man. I love when people like say I learned from you and Doyle or you teach good and stuff like that. I like it. How much you take trade per day? Like how much you take trade per day? How many trades? How many trades per day do I take? One trade. One max two. I only took one trade this month, and before that, my last trade was February 28th. Supply and demand being slow. Yeah. That's for sure. How often will you be doing this YouTube live stream? Hey, if we really get support, then maybe once a week or twice a week we can start doing it, and we can plan it. Maybe we can do it like every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we can do like a live show over here, and then the rest of the week. And if it goes good, we might do it twice a week. I'm gonna start with every Wednesday. I'm gonna start with every Wednesday for you guys, and then if it goes good, we move on to like 2 days, 2 days per week. But let's start with um with once a week on every Wednesday. Okay, SPX is tapping the demand. Let's see you study how it's looking. Your study's still flying, brother. Okay, I'm liking this rejection from SPX. I feel like we can. It's a big zone, but if we don't close inside, I feel like this can push up. And we also have the 13. So for those of you guys that don't understand, this is a demand right there, break of structure right there, and it also has a gap. It got filled by the next candle. So this candle that you printed got filled by it, but it's still a solid trade. Now we need to break these highs in order to create to hit TP, but I feel like SPX might get there. I feel like we're destined for higher momentum today on SPX. Let's see. It's free tapping the zone. So let's see. I might take a buy over here. If it doesn't close inside and it goes up and breaks the candle high. Good answer, brother. Appreciate it. Let me see. I follow a lot of supply and demand trades, and we're struggling. Trump gotta shut up. Yeah, Trump gotta stop doing all those bullshit, you know, events that he been doing. He has like a speech every single day. He definitely gotta stop. For example, a candle tap the zone, you enter on the break of the candle, or if we create another candle, you enter on the break of the new candle. Um, I don't really get it. I don't really get it what you're trying to say. Like we hold on. For example, a candle tap the zone, you enter on the break of that candle, or if we create another candle, you enter. So if a candle taps the zone and the next candle doesn't break that candle high and it prints, then the new entry will move to that new candle that printed. So now the entry will be at the break of the candle of that new candle, and like that it goes on. I got you. Good answer, brother. Yes, sir. What do you think about gold demand zone? Gold demand, gold demand, gold demand. I feel like gold is about to start coming down, to be honest. All EMAs are used above, so not good to take that trade. Yeah, on gold. I took TP on UPP APY with 5 minute supply. We supply 5 minutes ago. Good shit, man. Oh, SPX is nuked. SPX is nuked, brother. So yeah, one of the conditions was the candle's not closing inside, and it looks like this one is going to close inside and even invalidate the setup. You think NAS is good for a supply setup right now? Nasdaq. Oh yeah, it did hit. It did have a supply right there that is currently on entry point right here. I think. Yeah, it's on the entry right now. Um, it might be good. It might be good. As I was saying earlier, NAS has a gap right here on CME that he might want to get filled soon. So yeah, NAS not looking bad. Not looking bad. I'm gonna remove this because this looks like the candle is going to close inside. Let's see. Um, that would be great. You gotta check out his new 1 minute strategy. Yo, low is crazy. Like what? Like Doyle's new 1 minute strategy? AUD USD supply. Please, brother, do live. Can you give us a small lesson on how to cut losses? Because sometimes I'm afraid to cut them. Yeah, that's one of my questions about entry stance. Yeah. So I haven't really. hold So if you guys go to my channel, you will see this video right here, how to cut losses early, and that's I give you guys a lot of details right there. I've dropped a lot of gems on how to cut losses early. So go to that video on the channel. It will help you out a lot. SPX close a gap on 1 minute because right now I'm trying to look at live price action. I cannot be going to like like previous trades and look for examples and stuff like that. I hope you understand. You know what I'm saying? So just do a video because I'm trying to focus on like catching a setup today as well. Gold got a 15-minute demand zone. It just tapped. Yeah, but gold 5 minutes is what I trade and it's been coming down, so not good right now. How about UPUSD? SPX close a gap on 1 minute. SPX is about to like tank. Yeah, US 30 man, just breaks and never comes back. He just breaks and never comes back. Yeah, it feels like SPX is about to use invalidate that big demand that he had. Cause it's so close right there that I don't see a way of this, like coming back. Yeah, invalid right now. And NQ might have cooked on that supply. Let me see. Yeah, NQ kind of cooked on that supply. Still hasn't hit TP, but it's looking like it's about to hit TP. A good shit if you took that NQ setup. I didn't really see it, to be honest. I didn't even see it. Was so busy. Let's see what S silver is doing. Silver dropped. Let's see what oil is doing. Oil I think has news at 10:30 today. Oil. Oh yeah, but it's yellow. Oil does have a nice setup over here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Oil does have a nice setup right there. That's a nice demand. Yeah, that's a nice demand on oil. Doesn't have a 50-minute, but like we're looking bullish on oil overall. Everything on the EMAs are looking good. Yeah, we just need a tap. This has been the problem with Marsh in general. Like we might have setups, but they never come back and tap. That's the problem that they're doing. We need this weekly, bro. Yeah, I would do it every Wednesday for you guys. I would do it. I commit to every Wednesday, but if you guys wanted more, then we see. Let's start with every Wednesday for now. All right, for now. Let's try for at least a month, see how we go, and then if everything's getting supported, and everything's going good, then we might start doing it more days. That would be great to have live streams on Wednesday and Thursdays, trading only gold and NAS 100. That'd be awesome. Is liquidity grabbing SPX right now? No, not right now. Nothing right now. For example, I'm on that USD supply. If I want to cut the loss, how should I do it in your opinion? I'm in that NQ sales. Good shit, man. If you took that NQ, did it hit TP yet? I think it hit TP already, right? So if you want to cut the loss on AUD USD, so as of right now, so for example, you had this supply right here. You had the entry right here. You see now closures inside the zone. Your stop loss will go right here. Your TP will go right here. Now, how do you go about this? You have a nice bullish candle approaching the zone. It rejected, and then you had a bearish engulfing candle. So this candle right here is a bearish engulfing candle. Open right here, closing below the bullish candle that we had previously to tap the zone. So if the next few candles, right now, this is the thing about it. This is the thing about it. You get this huge selling pressure, and what is the next candle does? It doesn't continue with that bearish pressure. So it doesn't continue with that selling pressure right here. After having such a strong selling pressure, why is this next candle so small? All right, what was that selling pressure coming? What was the reason of that selling pressure then? So how do you cut the loss on this trade? All right, you will put your stop loss above the wick of that red candle right there, because in case that we start coming back up, there is no reason for the market to start coming back up and break above the high of that red candle, because if it does that, it will invalidate all the selling pressure that we had at some point at this area. All right, so the market came over here, it rejected, and from this point it created a huge bearish engulfing candle. Now the candles are looking small, like that selling pressure is kind of stopping. All right, you still want to be in the trade. You don't want to get out because you don't know if the selling pressure is going to continue right now in these next two candles or whatever. But just in case, the way that you will cut the loss is if let's say we get another type of candle like this one that comes out of nowhere right here and it starts breaking above this candle high, that's where I will cut my loss, because there is no reason for us to come all the way back up and invalidate, like kind of like, let's say this is the attack from the sellers and then we get a nice bullish candle breaking above that high, and that's the counter attack from the buyers. All right, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. So that's where you cut the loss. But your stop loss will be here and your TP will still be the same, a one-to-one based on the proper stop loss on the same one. All right, so that would be your example right there. I'm in that NQ sell, NQ TP hit, good shit. What time do you stop trading during the days? 10:30. 10:30. Yeah, NQ really cooked. SPX dropping. US30 coming down with 15-minute demand as well. Crude oil doesn't want to cook. So every Wednesday looks good for you guys. Um, Live trading, maybe we can start like at 8:30 every Wednesday, 8:30 to 10:30. We can do a 2-hour stream if you guys commit. If you guys commit to it. Let me see. See what you guys say. NQ to be hit. Thank you so much for the explanation, for sure. I'll be here. That will be epic. Alright, let's see, man. Let's see, because I know silver, which we don't trade. I don't trade silver. It kind of cooked a little bit. Not that good, but it did hit TP momentarily. Um, then now NQ at the open, which I didn't even take a look at it. I completely missed this one. It cooked. So now we gotta focus. We got like 30 minutes to get a trade. Looks like gold might want to come down. Oil. Let me put the. Yeah, I got the alarm right there for oil, and then US30. US30 is coming back down, but I really doubt the US30 is going to tap. Alright, gold looks like it has a break of structure. Yeah. I even think that gold might be going for these lows. I don't know. Let's see. Tips on how to get out of account drawdown: lower your risk a little bit and take it slow. Take it slow. The reason why you want to lower your risk is because you don't want to be taking like full hits in case that your next trade is also lost. You want to start building up that money that you lost, and take it slow. Definitely need patience, take it slow, and go from there, man. You got this shit. Believe in yourself. Don't give up. Don't be like, oh shit, this is gone already. Let me pay for another one. As I know it happened to me once or twice. So that's why I'm saying it. US30 is coming back. Yeah, US30 looks like it wants to come back, but it's still far away. Still kind of far away, yeah. And to be honest, I don't think it's going to reach before 10:30. So might as well you delete this. Just delete this thing, and then best bet will be oil, which I don't know if he has plans of coming back, and then gold, which just created the break of structure, but I don't know if he wants to leave a supply right there, or you just do like a liquidity grab and go up. Let's see what gold does. See 1 hour really quick. Yeah, oh my god, like these 4 hour rejections on gold to the upside, man. Looking kind of bearish though. Yeah, it's looking like a double top on the 1 hour as well. No, gold is kind of looking bad, to be honest. I don't like is that this candle might use close right here, like like super close to the supply creation. It did close below on gold forex, and it has a gap. For those of you guys that don't see it, it's from here to here. That's a gap right there. Yeah, oil. What's your ass doing? Damn, that 4 hour candle on gold, man, like a lot of rejection. 1 hour candle was kind of big as well. Let's see what gold wants to do. It's a supply right there on gold. It's in the best setup, but it's getting kind of late, so I don't think we're gonna get anything else like that. Let's see. Please, which moving average are you using? There you go. 13 EMA, 50 SMA, 200 EMA. So 1 hour on gold. Well, per you trade, you have a test. I don't know if you has. Oh, the trades that I have back test, the pairs that I have back tested, Nasdaq, um, SPX, gold mainly, but I'm just trading SPX and gold for now, just because Nasdaq hasn't really been cooking lately. How many weeks or months did it take for you to get funded on Top Step or Apex Pro? Just a couple weeks, like probably like 2 weeks. I don't really remember because I did the challenges like a couple months ago. So, what are your favorite shows? Favorite shows? Hmm, favorite shows. Do you guys know the show that I'm watching right now? How old do you guys think I am? Let's start with that. How old do you guys think I am? Because maybe you guys will expect me to say shows that are like, I don't know, from certain years or whatever. And I just want to see where do you guys have me so far. Oh my goodness, what is that spike on SPX? How old would you guys say? I want to read the chat on that. I want to read the chat on that. Yeah. Oil. God damn. God damn. Hold on. I'm gonna let more people. I'm gonna let more people say in the chat how old you guys think I am. But that 37, you're definitely way off, my man. Definitely not 37, brother. Definitely not 37. God damn. Yo, you kill me, bro. say what's good like Doyle. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. This will be him. Like you start the videos and he will be like, "What's good, YouTube?" Man, I love Doyle, man. He doesn't know me, but I know him for sure. All right, all right. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like we have a lot of contenders right now. We have a lot of contenders right now to. All right, 24, 19. 24, 27, 37, 23, 25, 20, 23, 26, 27, 25, 25, 4, 26, 22, 20, 36, 56. Holy shit. 36. Alright, no, none of you guys have said my age. I might just say that for now. None of you guys have said it. Bro is always annoying. That's loyal for sure. Yeah, he always on that. He was like, "What's good, YouTube?" Like he will stare at the camera for the first couple of seconds and then be like, "What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Doyle back with a new video." Hey, gold, it tapped and rejected, but I don't know, man. Let's see. 24, not 24. Not 24, not 25, not 26. I'm not 27. I'm not 36. I'm definitely not 56. Not 19. I'm not 20. I'm not 23. I'm not 22. Yeah, you guys got it right now. I'm 21 years old. Right on the spot. So three people got it at the end, man. Three people got it. So 21. So when you ask about like favorite shows, many people like they would like shows like The Sopranos and stuff like that, right? I haven't watched that shit. I was born in 2003, brother. So I haven't watched that stuff. And I got to start watching it. But the show I'm watching right now, so I actually was watching it before trading today. Um, Spartacus. So Spartacus is the show that I'm watching right now. You guys can see right here. Been watching that shit. I'm like on season 1, still like episode 7, something like that. Yeah, episode 7. But I've been watching that show. But my favorite show so far, out of all the shows that I have watched, it gotta be Game of Thrones, man. Gotta be Game of Thrones. Hopefully, I don't get hate from you guys by saying that. I don't know. Does that put me in a good spot or a bad spot? We gotta be Game of Thrones. I feel like Game of Thrones was good, man. The ending, I know, like the ending, many people wasn't. There was a couple stuff that I didn't like about Game of Thrones. First of all, they created this. Okay, the ending, I feel like they rushed the ending. All right, I feel like they could have done better for sure. That I didn't like. So that's one of the things. Second thing that I didn't like about Game of Thrones is that they had like 6 seasons where the big issue, the biggest problem of all was like the White Walkers. The deads are going to attack, right? They're going to attack us, and we need to be prepared because if not, we're all going to die. And then when the actual battle happened between the living, the humans against the dead, it just ended in one episode and like nothing, and Kira was the one that killed like the Kira was Tyra. I forgot the name, but was the one that killed the commander of the White Walkers. And I feel like you created 6 seasons of this big issue, and you're going to end the issue in one episode. I feel like they had to, you know, have more episodes on that battle, and more losses, more losses. I needed to see more people dying. Like that's another thing that I didn't like about Game of Thrones. I feel like they spent too much time giving too much importance to the White Walkers coming and everyone's going to die, and then nothing really happened, and it just ended in one episode. I didn't like that. So yeah, that's another thing I didn't like. About Game of Thrones and definitely the ending. I feel like it was. What's going on, Joe? I feel like it could have been better. I feel like it was rushed in a sense, for sure. Doyle is different. Honestly, my dog is barking at me. I'm going. I am going to tell you your age, but where are you from? I'm from Cuba. Cuba. 30, 17, 31. Just wanted to say to him, damn, what do we win? No way, bro. It's my age for sure. Do you watch Snowfall? Not. I haven't watched Snowfall. Why are you looking? Why are you look older than your age? Maybe because of the facial hair, which I actually took it off today. I actually took off because I usually have a long hairs over here. Trading may make you age faster. Have you watched Prison Break? Just the first couple of episodes, not really that much. Top one, Prison Break. Just the first couple of episodes, but I haven't really watched Prison Break. I know my girlfriend, she about to finish Prison Break. She been watching it for like a couple months already. But sometimes like I have watched one or two episodes, but I'm not into it. I heard that the first season was good, but then it gets bad. I don't know. Can go wrong with Game of Thrones for sure, bro. Look, like have two wives, three children. Trading fucks you up, man. Man, come on, bro. Come on. I look like a fucking. I still get asked for my ID whenever I'm about to buy beer. Come on, man. Should mean I got two wives and two children. Want to watch it still one more time? It's so good. Like I feel like Game of Thrones. I don't like to watch things repeated. You know, like if I watch a show, I don't like to repeat a show. But Game of Thrones, I'm thinking. Oh, another one that I really like, Vikings. Vikings. But I stopped watching it. I like when they killed Ragnar. I watched like maybe another season and then I stopped watching it. Like it became annoying with Ivor and all that shit. But Vikings wasn't bad. I'm watching Spartacus right now. I don't know. Have you guys watched Spartacus? Is it good? Do you guys recommend me to keep going? I'm on season 1, episode 7. Um, what you guys think? Is that a good show or what? Trying to get to like my old stuff. When I was a kid, I remember my dad watching Spartacus, and I didn't watch Spartacus because, of course, like the scenes and all that. So now I'm trying to watch like I feel like the older shows are better than the shows that we have right now. I don't know, but like, what you guys think? Oh, have you done Breaking Bad? I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to, but I haven't. I haven't. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I haven't. Best show ever, Snowfall. Snowfall. What is that? Snowfall. Oh, I have seen shorts. I have seen shorts on on YouTube. I've seen a short of this guy like knocking on the door and being all like looking for his sister or something like that. I don't remember, but I remember seeing this guy's face for sure. Is this about like the hood and stuff like that? I don't know if it's about the hood and stuff like that, but what I watched, I have seen shorts about it. But like, was he looking for his sister or something like that? That he knocked on the door and then a guy came out acting all tough, and then I don't know if I'm confused, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure. I bet you all look old. Do you feel this 1 minute new strategy? I don't feel it. Why? But what strategy you all? What strategy? I'm not in Doyle Discord anymore, by the way. I left Doyle Discord. So I don't know if he came out with a new strategy and you guys are talking about that, but yeah. Prison Break season 1 was awesome. Yeah, I heard that season 1 was good. Haven't done Breaking Bad. You guys had not supply. I didn't, man. I was talking to the chat and checking some of the stuff, and I didn't. It looks like it's about to be a no trading day once again, man. I can't wait until March is done. To be honest, y'all. Can't wait, man. So I avoided it. Yeah. Bro, yeah, Vikings fell off so hard after Ragnar, for sure, man. I feel like Ragnar's character was what I liked about, about Vikings. It's like the time that I don't know, man. I'm about to give a huge spoiler about Game of Thrones. So if you're still watching Game of Thrones, if you haven't watched it, please lower the volume or I don't know, do something. But I'm warning you guys, all right? So one, you got 3 seconds. Two, three. Okay, so when they killed Ragnar on Vikings, I feel like it fell off. It would have been the same way like if they killed Jon Snow in Game of Thrones. For me, if they would have killed Jon Snow in Game of Thrones when they kill him and they found a way to bring him back and stuff like that, if they would have left it like that with him dead, I feel like it would have been the same shit. Like it would have fell off as well as a show. One of my other favorite characters was the Imp. I feel like the Imp, amazing character, man, amazing character. Like like I love the way that Imp acted, bro. Like I don't know, bro. As a character, I loved it. I liked it too. But my favorite character was Jon Snow. If they would have killed Jon Snow, I feel like I would have stopped watching Game of Thrones as well. And same thing happened with me on Vikings. I tried to keep watching it, but I feel like it fell off and I lost the interest in the show. You know what I'm saying? So old is gold for sure. Yes, sir. It's so good. Where you be? If you fuck with Marvel, gotta watch Daredevil. 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 I haven't heard of it. Have you watched Silo, or From? Nah. Power is overrated. Just it, bro. You'll be hooked. Check you. I'ma check you right now for you. Yeah, the series new one on Discord, but I don't feel it. The 5 minutes live. 5 minutes live for sure, you'll. What do you start trading since you're 21? When do you start trading since you're 21? I started trading when I was like 18, like yeah, mid 18, I think it was. I don't really remember, but like it was 2022 summer. What do you leave Doyle's Discord? I don't know. I just left recently. It's just I felt like people was um so I was on the Discord to watch the webinars and stuff like that from Doyle because I still like to learn and stuff like that. And once in a while, I would like to watch like the basics, used to rewatch stuff and not lose the strategy basics and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just decided to leave. Not really because of the people. I know many people were saying like, "Oh, why are you still on this Discord if you have your own Discord and this and that, or you're profitable or whatever?" I don't give a fuck. I'm still on the Discord. I'm paying for it, so I got the same rights as you. And I'm not on the Discord to take signals. Matter of fact, I haven't even taken those signals in like months. It's about to be a year since I don't take those signals. I just watch the webinars and stuff like that he posts. But people started talking shit. I still was on the Discord after that, so it wasn't even about them. Lately I haven't been watching the webinars that much, so I just decided, okay, I'ma leave the Discord. If I want to come back later, I might come back, but as of right now, I'ma just do my own thing. And yeah, I just haven't been watching the webinars too much lately, and I feel like he's been doing a lot of breakout and a lot of like, as you guys are saying right now, 1 minute, and I don't trade that. The thing that I love is supply and demand. He been trading too much breakout. He been trading now the 1 minute, and I just wanted to do my own stuff. I'm like the webinars. I'm not really about like supply and demand really that much anymore. It's more like breakout stuff that he's trading and all that. So I felt like I wanted to take some time off. I'm paying for something. I'm not even watching the webinars anymore because of that reason. Because he's covering more breakouts than supply and demand, and I don't trade breakouts. I trade supply and demand, and I don't even take the signals. I don't tag in the community because I'm not active in there. Like I don't really text or anything like that. So I just felt like it was time for me to take some time off. If I want to come back later, I come back later. Of course, I don't have any issues with like Doyle or anything like that. But yeah, it was just time for me to move away a little bit, and then if later I want to get back and be with the community, By all means, man. I don't have no problem. Goal entry, yeah, you're the same as me. Maybe try Switch, bro. I loved it so much. Couldn't stop watching. I was losing sleep, I swear. Which one's sweets? Sweets. Watch The Last of Us. Oh, The Last of Us. Is that the game? I have played that game. What do you do on weekends when markets are closed? I feel I find a lot of time on my hands. If you don't mind sharing, you can use backtest. Backtest different stuff. The Discord is for bot traders. Half the people depend on him to trade. Yeah. Nah, bro. That's not the goal that people should have when you join the Discord. Your goal should be learning and becoming independent. That should be your goal. But the discipline with him is another level. He's very disciplined. Yeah. Anyone, I can agree. I just think people depend on him in the Discord. Yeah. I don't I don't like that about like people in the Discord that they just be depending on him too much. I see like sometimes I will be on the chat like last year when I will be more active and reading the chat and stuff, see what people is saying. And I will see like people eager to take a trade, asking him like, "Are we taking a trade and stuff like that?" Nah, bro, like fuck that. I feel like people get impatient, man. People definitely get impatient. And then you take a losing trade, and they are, oh shit, man, I'm losing. Oh my god, like what the fuck? What is going on, bro? You rushing trades. Not every day is a trading day. What do you want? What do you want to do? Chill out. Okay, I want your opinion on one of. So no one has watched Spartacus. No one has done it. I didn't see. I asked like 2 times, and no one said anything. So no one has watched Spartacus. Okay, perfect. I guess I will be the first one to watch it and tell you guys if it was good or bad. I don't know. But anyways, I want your opinion. I don't know if you guys have watched this other show, but it is called Lost. And it's on Netflix. Is it good? Is it good? Is it bad? It's about the airplane that crashes and stuff like that. Oh, you know another show that I actually enjoyed? Another show that I actually enjoyed. Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders, bro. I I like the show. The only thing that I couldn't watch was the last season. Oh my goodness, bro. That season 6 was so garbage. Like once he started getting into like the politics and stuff like that, I started losing interest. And then once season 6 started and he was just involved in politics, fuck it. I haven't watched it. It has been sitting there for like months, almost a year already, and I haven't finished it. Just because I lost the interest. But like first season to like the fourth season, it was so good. Maybe like mid fifth, maybe like the mid of the fifth season. I have watched the 100 as well. I feel like the 100 is depending on your taste. I didn't like it that much, but I didn't dislike it. So it was all right for me. Too many these in the show. Which one? Spartacus? Not a fan. Lost is amazing. Okay, okay. Look. Bro, have Discord or Telegram? Yeah, I have a Discord. It should be in the should be in the description. Fire. So Lost is good. I'm in use sales right now. Oh, you're right. What you mean I'm right? Do you ever go to a break-even phase? Is when you are unprofitable but also not losing money. Yes, I was in a break-even stage. Been calling to you. You. Yeah, you stopped and gave the break of the candle. It's about to be 10:30, so no trade from me today. You enjoy all the reasons I adapted my system similar to how you guys trade, but instead I only look at the 5 minute chart. I use the 30 minute EMAs, 13, 21, 200. Good shit, brother. Do your own thing, man. That's what I like to hear, man. People that do their own thing, like they get what they learn and they adapt it to something new. That's great. That works for you, you know. It's late on the day, so I feel like yeah, it's another day no trade, and man, 3 days in a row no trade this week. Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, the best. So Breaking Bad. I heard Breaking Bad is one of the best shows ever. Surprisingly, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it, yo. Sorry, man. Sorry, I haven't. I I don't want to lie. I haven't watched it. Do you guys think NQ wants to go fill this gap today that we was talking about? I feel like they might want to fill it up, but I don't know if they want to go to it. Let's see if SPX wants to tap this supply and see how they react, man. See how they react. It's kind of low, to be honest. Super low. Or SPX also has a gap on there. This new Daredevil season is absolutely fire. Fire. So you guys are talking like Marvel stuff. I don't really fuck with Marvel. I've been to the Breaking Bad house in New Mexico. Holy shit. Look at you, brother. Breaking Bad. How many seasons does he have? One season, 7 episodes. Second season, 13. Third season, 13. Fourth season, 13. Fifth season, 16. You know, the reason why I haven't watched Breaking Bad is just I feel I'm not going to like it. Like, thinking about a teacher that joins a student and starts creating like drugs with chemicals and starts selling it and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like it. You know, I want to see like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't like it. That's the reason why I haven't even watched the first episode of Breaking Bad. Even though when you look up in the internet, Breaking Bad is one of the best shows ever. Everyone says it. But I haven't even watched the first episode. It's just I feel I'm not going to like it. I feel like I'm not going to like it. Was there a specific change you made that you go from break even to profitable, or a few adjustments or something? Yeah, I started getting better at cutting losses early. That's what pushed me over the fence, to be honest, over the line. Can you break down your top-down analysis when you're checking the higher time frames? What you look at exactly? When I'm checking on the higher time frames, I just look at if we have a supply or demand that can go with my trade on the 5 minute, and like the structure, how we're looking. That's it. I don't look at anything. All the other stuff, I just look at it on the 5 minute. Now, you didn't watch Breaking Bad? No. You won't regret it. Trust me, watch it. Like everyone's telling me to watch it. Oh yeah, Breaking Bad is fire. You gotta watch the spin-off movie called El Camino. Watching the spin-off Better Call Saul show after watching BB. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Watch Marco Polo. No, bro, it is his why behind what he's doing. You're going to love it. But wasn't he dying or something like that, and then he just decided to be like, oh fuck it, we're going to make drugs and just fucking sell it and this and that, and he made it with a student and this and that. I feel like that's what I understood by like reading stuff about it, you know. And I feel like that kind of show, like creating drugs, selling it, and this and that, and this adventure, and like, you know, I like that, like the rough stuff. I like the, you know, the Game of Thrones. I like the Vikings. I like Spartacus. I like, you know, I like that kind of shit. So I don't know if I'm going to like some Breaking Bad. I feel like it's going to be soft, or I don't know. Maybe it gets you like attached to the show. I don't know. I don't know why people like it, but me, based on like what I read, what the show is about, I don't know. But I might have to watch it, man. I see a lot of people saying to watch it. Yeah, I don't think I would like it. You will become the real man. I think I'm gonna switch to 1-to-1 R. I need to start making money. Yeah, that works, man. Watch Dexter. I started watching Dexter, lost interest as well. I felt like it was a back and forth, and I felt like Dexter was immature. I don't know. I felt like it was immature, to be honest. He acting like a fucking kid with all these assassinations and everything. Like I felt like the show doesn't go forward. I started watching the first season and I felt like it doesn't go forward. I don't know. Estoy haciendo yo. You don't trade NAS 100 anymore? No, not at the moment. What do you do after you cut losses and it goes to your take profit? Part of the way, man. Part of trading. But like most of the times when I cut the losses, it goes to stop loss. So some of the times that I cut the losses and it goes to TP, it's just a chance that I took. You know, what if it goes to stop loss? I save money. What if it goes to take profit? I didn't make money, but I also didn't lose money. I just didn't make it, but I didn't lose money. In the other hand, if instead of cutting the loss, I let it ride and it goes to stop loss, now I did lose money for sure because now I had to close a stop loss. You know what I'm saying? Breaking Bad is Breaking Bad. Oh, BB is Breaking Bad. Holy shit, my bad, my bad. I'm stupid. Marco Polo is good too. Watch first few seasons of You. You? Is that a show? House of the Dragon. Uh. Haven't started it. Haven't started it. I heard it was going good, but I don't know how good it has been. SPX tapped right there. I would have liked a better tap. Yeah, like something like that. Now it's officially tapped. Warrior on Netflix. I typically target 1 to 1.5 RM. Oh, that's nice. My win rate went up when I lowered my RR. It suits me a lot better. Perfect, man. You ever watch Prison Break? No. You guys really like Prison Break, man? Man, Dexter was amazing. Watch Prison Break. That's one of the best shows of all time. I meant trade management. So Prison Break, one of the best shows all time. Do you guys agree, man? Do you guys agree? Everyone in the chat, do you guys agree? Prison Break, one of the best shows all time. One of the best shows from from all time. I feel like I might give. It's kind of late, but we might give a chance to SPX late on the day though, and I don't like that 1 hour formation. Definitely not. Yeah, it also has a 1 minute demand supply right here. Sorry. Yeah, Prison Break is like that. Watched it 3 times. Holy shit, Prison Break top 5 ever. Yes, but first Breaking Bad. Yes, I have watched Prison Break in full twice. So between Breaking Bad and Prison Break, which one? If you will recommend me one to watch, only one. Let's say I can watch both, but let's say I can only watch one of them. Which one would it be? Breaking Bad or Prison Break? the one that you guys tell me, I'm gonna watch a couple episodes. Next Wednesday, I'm gonna tell you guys where I'm at and if I'm liking it or not and how is it going. All right, we're gonna do a recap every Wednesday, but I want you guys to tell me which one, the one that gets the most votes. All right, we can end this stream every Wednesday. Okay, 99%. Okay, that's perfect. All right, let me do this one right here really quick. Let's put Breaking Bad, and right here let's put Prison Break. All right, let's see you all. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up with you all right there. All right, let's see SPX. I feel like SPX wants to drop over here, man. Might take a sell over here. Let me see. Not looking bad on the 1 minute. Only thing I don't like is the formation on the 1 hour though. Alright, let me see what people is saying. Let me read the chat really quick. Alright, I see PXU's rejected support. I'm nervous about it. My wife watches that, but all the shows everybody else into, I just have zero interest. I watched Prison Break info twice. Okay, as a complete series, no, but first few seasons of Prison Break was up there with the best. Breaking Bad, Prison Break, Breaking Bad, Breaking Bad. Prison Break is better than Breaking Bad. Holy shit! We got sauce in the chat. Prison Break is better than Breaking Bad. How many of you guys think that? Breaking Bad, Prison Break. I'm biased. Breaking Bad. Watch the Blacklist. I tell you, that's the best show. Blacklist? Blacklist. Huh. Breaking Bad for sure. First episode of Prison Break gonna have you hooked. I watched the first episode. I have watched the first couple of episodes of Prison Break. I stopped watching it. I stopped watching it. Breaking Bad for sure. I haven't watched anything, but Prison Break I did watch a couple episodes already, and I just never kept watching it. Breaking Bad as a whole series was better. Was the Ozark and the Laundromat? That's so hard to pick one though. Breaking Bad is top 3 of all time. Blacklist. See Blacklist from TO. You can't go wrong with either show, to be honest. No one is talking about Sweets. Sweets, yeah, people. I saw Sweets earlier. What is that show even about? That's what I said, bro. Sweets is so good. Breaking Bad is overrated. Oh, Blacklist is fire. Watch Mindhunters, one of the best series out there. Okay, Prison Break is underrated. So I got a lot of fans of Prison Break in the chat. Watch The Last Kingdom, one of my favorite ones ever for sure as well. It's just I feel like they made Utrecht immortal. So that's why I really don't put it up there. I have watched Vikings, I have watched The Last Kingdom. So I'm up to date on those two. I feel like on The Last Kingdom they made Utrecht immortal. So I you know he doesn't die. The man doesn't die, nothing happens to him. So that show is kind of like okay, it's good but same thing every time. You expect him to come, crush everyone, and nothing happens to him. So that's the thing that I didn't like. It was like you expect the same thing every time, and that's what happens. Now Vikings, I lost interest after like Ragnar and stuff like that, but I feel like Vikings was going really good at the beginning. Okay, you watch Supernatural series, please try and keep it real. Okay, try and keep it real. Don't try and keep it like don't come with like I don't know the last war or something like like I don't know with like I don't know like it's spaceman or Hulk or like Thanos and the Avengers, all that shit. I don't like that type of show. Well, not show, but like that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't like. Man, SPX is rejecting good, but I feel like because of the time, we might eat a fucking fake out. Not gonna lie, might take a sell though. I feel like because of time, we might eat a fake out. Let's see. Prison Break way better. Last Kingdom is fire. Yeah, it's good. It's not bad, but Born as a Saxon, raised as a Dane. Hell yeah, that's fucking Utrecht. Watch Spartacus, bro. Do you like Spartacus? Do you like Spartacus? I'm watching it right now. I'm watching it right now. I'm watching Spartacus right now. Is he really that good? Is he really that good? I hear people saying that Spartacus is one of the best shows ever. I don't know if I agree with that. Do you agree? Before I continue to watch it and lose my time if it's not really that good. Are you guys liking SPX Supply? I don't know that the time of the day and that 1 hour candle. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. But it keeps rejecting though. Keeps rejecting. Keeps fucking rejecting. Watching Spartacus right now. Walking Dead early. Oh, The Walking Dead. That also was good, man. The Walking Dead was also good. Early seasons, yeah, for sure. SPX is about to give the break of the candle, y'all. Y'all fucking with this? It's kinda late though. I don't know if I wanna give it a chance. I feel like I'm gonna give it a chance. It's because of the rejections. And take like a small position or something. Did it break? It didn't break yet. Yeah, it's not trying to break the candle though. Let me see. Bro, continue with Vikings, please. I remember when Ragnar died, I almost gave up too, but it got way better later. But the boneless took over. Yeah, I I'm on season 5, but I feel like they have Lucky lost in a fucking island, and then Bjorn is just trying to come back and regain the city of Ragnar, and Ivor is just acting like a dumbass, and I don't know, bro. I feel like it was going to become a back and forth. I don't know, but maybe it's good. The reaction on SPX is good. The problem is that it's taking long to break the candle. Like it's struggling to push down. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I'm disliking. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's about to break the candle now. Did it? I think it broke the candle now. Did it not? It doesn't want to break the candle. Every time it goes right there, it like rejects. What the fuck? So weird. I might give it a chance. Like small position. Let's see. It's late, so I don't really like it because of the time, but the rejection is still good though. Kinda late on the day though. Let me see a shot. But I lower my risk. Yeah, lowering the risk is good. Breaking Bad. I'm not in danger. I'm the danger. The reaction on SPX is good. You trade micros or minis. I just trade normal, the normal one. I mean, risk lightly. I got in after that. Yeah. How many trades do you get a week on average? Average like maybe like 2 or 3. But it's been dry lately for sure. So tips on growing your YouTube account. Just have a schedule and keep it consistent. That's it. That's what I will say. Yeah, SPX is really playing around. On NAS, it broke the candle. S&P looks good with those wicks inside the zone. Bro, you sell. Next candle we shoot down. We need to like you need the break of the candle. That's like the strategy. So if we don't see break of the candle, not really good. Need to see it. Yeah, it looks like it's forming like a range right here. And just because it's late on the day, who knows if they might just want to reverse and call it a day. Who knows? Like they keep rejecting right there. That's so weird. They just keep rejecting right there. You guys see that? Your entry will be as soon as they cross that. With stop loss right here. It looks alright. That would be okay. That would be the trade for SPX. I got in on FPX. I'm in sales on SPX. I'm in sales. My entry was a little bit off. Was like right here. What the fuck was that? Damn. Damn, the volume, bro. That was so fast. Alright. That was so fast. You guys see that shit? My entry is actually like right here. A little bit off. Like what? Let's see if he wants to hit TP. See if he wants to hit TP. I need next candle to come back down. If it goes back to break even, I'm closing. Just because of the time. Just because of the time. It needs to shoot down and break this candle low. Comes back to break even, I'm closing. My entry is not the best, and the time of the day is not the best neither. So I need it to come back down. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting. Hold on, hold on. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on. Don't fake it out. Don't fake it out. If you're gonna push down like that, push it out, bro. Hit the fucking TP. Hit the fucking TP. Come on. That's crazy, yo. After 10:30, man, they just like to do this type of bullshit. They just like to do this type of bullshit. They like to take long to hit TPs and stuff like that. Come on, man. Go down. That's all you gotta do. Alright, yo, I'm a close a little early right here. I'm a close right here. I'm a close right here. I'm out of FPX right here. I got out right here because I feel like it can still hit TP, but just because of the time, I'm fine with whatever I get. It's 10:48, man. I'm supposed to stop trading at 10:30, so I kind of broke my rules right there. So I just made up my mind that I'm going to close it. And it looks like it will hit TP, but I got out like right here. And TP hit on SPX. So let's fucking go, y'all. Let's fucking go, man. One candle TP on SPX. One candle TP on SPX. It was, I got out like right here. It was a small win for me. It was 1,600. So $1,594 profit. So not bad. I lower my risk on this trade. And remember, I have 5 different accounts. Just because, why did I lower my risk? The time, and also because we're low. Look where SPX started to drop all the way over here, and look where we're sitting at right here. So the time of the day is late. Usually after 10:30 they like to do reversals, and also we are kind of low on the setup. But thanks God, man, SPX, those rejections were looking good. So that's why I kind of lowered my risk and made it work, man. Made it work. Made it work. Let me read the chat back again because I was so like focused on the trade that I didn't even read the chat. Bro, got in, yo. I told you we shut down. Yeah, it really shut down, man. It was so fast. It was really fast. Thank you, Brian. How much profit you made on this trade? 1,594. I don't want to show the full account because let me show. Hold on. So hold on. Let me see something. 1 second. 1 second, yo. You take the picture of like the profits today. Hold on. So just so you guys see that I'm not capping, this is a screenshot from my Tratovate. I don't like to show the Tratovate stuff. Can you guys see it? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you guys can see it. This is a screenshot from my Tratovate. Total PNL today, 1,594. Open PNL, 0. All right, I don't have any positions open. Just so you guys can see that I'm not faking it. All right, because I know many people will like say shit on YouTube and stuff. The reason why I don't show the full thing is because maybe I have information right here that might be stolen or whatever. I don't really know, so that's why I never try to put at risk the accounts. But this is a screenshot straight from Tradway, you all, not copying. So 1,594 and no open positions. Right there, you can see it. So yeah. Um, it was a fast trade, man. Fast trade, lowered the risk. Entry wasn't that good late on the day. That's why I closed a little bit early. But other than that, man, it was great, man. It was fast. Keep it up, bro. I made a good chunk on my funded. Good shit, brother. Great trade. 1-to-1. All right, guys. I feel like this is time for us to leave it here. Who won the hold on, the poll. Breaking Bad. Alright, Breaking Bad it is, man. I'ma watch a couple episodes. I'm watching Spartacus, so I'ma take it a little bit slow. But next Wednesday, we go over the things that I have watched already on Breaking Bad and if I'm liking it so far. So, Breaking Bad, I'ma watch a couple episodes. Definitely the winner over Prison Break. But I know there was a lot of Prison Break fans out there. I'ma ask my girlfriend once she finishes what she thought about the show. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys being with me this morning, man. Thank you so much for sharing time with me and trusting me on the trades and stuff that we took together. See, this is what I was scared about because of the time they usually like to reverse, and look, they use reverse right now. So that's why I don't hold runners or anything when it's late, and I close a little bit early because I was scared of this thing. I knew it was coming sooner or later, and look, but excuse me. But yeah, you all. I'll see you guys next Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. We're gonna make it a schedule, all right? 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. Wednesday. From now on, I will be live on YouTube. I will also announce it on Instagram, so make sure to join the Instagram. If you want to trade with me the rest of the days that I'm not live streaming the rest of like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Make sure to join the Discord. Link will be in the description as well for the private group. And that will be all for today. So I'll see you all. Take care. Stay safe, you all. Please stay safe. And I'll see you all next Wednesday. Peace.